Hello everybody and welcome to something a little bit new on my channel. This is Graveyard Keeper, and this, I will warn you right off the bat, there's adult content in this game. There's swearing, violence, and some very dark stuff. It's called Graveyard Keeper. Dark humor. And yeah, this is not a game for everyone, but hopefully you will like it. I wanted to bring something a little different to the channel, and this is Jerry the Skull. He is basically your guide, and you can slow the video down and read the dialogue and stuff like that. Yeah, so basically what your job is in this game is you have all these areas over here that you can clear out and build different crafting stuff. And yeah, your basic job is you're a graveyard keeper. And this is where we will go and meet Donkey. He delivers corpses to you. And you basically have to run a mortuary. A mortuary and a morgue are two different things. Morgue is more for like a investigating cause of death. Mortuary is where you basically tend the dead bodies after, well, you tend to the dead bodies and bury them in a cemetery. So Donkey gives us our first corpse. Jerry will tell us what to do with it. Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. Take it to the morgue. Well, they call it a morgue in here, but anyhow, he goes in there. You pick it up, come in here, and this is your mortuary. Right to the skull. Nothing's right here, so shut up. Do what I tell you. Okay. Jerry, his first task is he wants you to get him a beer. This is a bit of a grindy game in some ways, and we will extract flesh. And you can create a burger, sandwich, or baked meat. That's disgusting. That's quite a lot of what's going to happen in this game. Let's bury it. Take the corpse, I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Take the body, it's not a very good one. All of that will become more clear as we progress in the game. Let's bury it. This tells you how to bury it. Blueprint desk to mark the graveyard. Carefully place the body. You have to drop it. We'll get a grave site, and let's put this one right there for the time being. The longer the corpse lays on the ground, the more it can decay. The more it decays, obviously, the less good it is, and you have a rating for your graveyard. You get burial certificates. That can be money. You trade it into the tavern. Okay, here comes the bishop. He tells you more. He should know something. I better leave now. I'll be in the morgue waiting for my beer. Not right now. Okay, it's not going to let you do any of the stuff. You have to do the tutorial stuff. Keeper, we've been waiting for you for 30 years. Have to tell you this, your graveyard's a mess. There's no way I can promote you to cleric until you fix it. Okay, this explains to you where you are. Displays important information, important local information, graveyard quality, the church appeal, etc. Repair graves to increase your graveyard's overall quality. You'll need resources. And we can now create wooden markers. As soon as your graveyard is quality of 5, he'll promote you. And eventually we can open up this church and all kinds of cool stuff can happen. He comes here every, let's just call that Sunday, just for the simple fact of simplicity. The days are marked by symbols. I don't know what the symbols mean. I've heard some people saying that the symbols represent the 7 deadly sins, but I don't know. So, okay. One tiny question: what's this burial certificate? As soon as you bury a body, you can trade a burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Okay. How can I fix the graveyard? Repair all the graves. And this tells you that stuff again. I'm not a keeper. I was going home from work. Let's just laugh about the certificate. Payment for laying our brethren to rest. It's all part of the ancient contract. Okay, where is this village? Where's the town? You can't go to the town to begin with. I've never been to the town. I've played this before, but I played it before the new content. I don't have all the content. I have Stranger Sins. Okay, and this tells you woodworking and things of that nature. You can earn points by doing anything. Okay, stone stockpile, gather some rock. Concept of wood. This is your technology tree, character tree, your character inventory, your character and inventory, the PCs you've met so far, and a map of your known area. So, alright, we'll come into here. Let's get all this stuff. Yeah. We'll start work. Let's do a few things. You see up in the top right corner, the quality? Hold on. Controls. Okay. Options. We'll turn a few of them. Turn one down, turn a couple of them up. Okay, but that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Now, like I said, up in the top right corner, you can see the quality. Everything you do to improve the graveyard shows. Up in the top left corner, it tells you what day it is, the time of day, and your energy bar. So let's try to fix the gravestone. And let's see if we can't fix the fence. Okay. Let's see if we can't get the worst ones fixed. Or at least somewhat fixed. There's not very good corpses in here. but we are doing some stuff to um, yeah, some stuff to improve the grave. Okay, we can't do anything there. We can't do anything here. We don't have anything. Alright, let's go to where this is pointing us. We got a lot of work to do in there, but that's alright. There's a lot of work everywhere. This is one of those games that you finish one thing, there's another thing to do. I will grab these flowers because they are a little bit of energy, and later you can get at a later point when we research some things, you can get bugs from those that will allow you to fish and all kinds of things. So right now I think we are going to the tavern. Yep. The tavern is named the Dead Horse. And we talked to him, Heradric. He's the innkeeper. Okay, about this burial certificate. Task completed. What do you mean? Hard time, short on money. You know how I can get back home. You're at the Dead Horse, blah blah blah. The kingdom is called the Kingdom. How can I get a town pass? Rather complicated. The Inquisitor can grant a town pass, or you can get citizenship. I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. And he tells you that he won't buy the meat unless you have a stamp. Actually, no. Blah, blah, blah. Where can I get the stamp? You can get it from the mailbox from the church, or in another shady way, from Snake. Eventually. Miss Charm. Thanks. Trade. Okay. He gives you a letter you have to deliver. Burial certificate. You can trade that. I'm gonna buy. Can I buy the teleport stone? I don't have enough. Never mind. I will do that at some point. Okay, I have a stamp, but I have a letter I have to go deliver. But I will talk to her first. You must be the new graveyard keeper. How did you know? Where's my matters? Miss Chain, Heradric's wife. Talk with my husband. He's in charge. Sell you some recipes. Trade. Get a recipe for fish delicacies. Oops. No. Tasty and healthy. Sweet baking. Pies. I will get that, but not at this point in time. I want the teleport stone. That is the first thing I want to get, because that is healthy. Or healthy. Very helpful. And here, I don't think I can. Yeah, I need a technology before I can do that. Okay. Let's go and talk to this guy. Local blacksmith. Give him the letter. Okay. He can't be bothered to come here himself. Blah blah blah. Slimes. This is your first quest. He gives you a sword and he gives you, I believe, a whetstone. Yeah, and 2 energy potions. Okay, gather your energy. Sleep. Okay. Ask him where to find metal ore. Swamp soil. Okay, blah blah blah. Gives you the recipe for a furnace. Okay, you can trade. You can get whetstones, metal, etc., etc. You have to use the Gravestone here on the old sword. And that gives you the sword back. I have to remember how to do this. Okay, do I have... Okay, how do I fight? Ha, that's how. Spacebar. Alright. And you take it back to him. Defeated the slimes. He gives you some old parts. Simple iron parts. Take this whetstone. Teaches you how to make green jelly and red jelly. Trade. I don't think you can trade anything to him yet. I do want to sell a couple of those so I can get the teleport stone, because that is a very important thing. Like I said, we can't do anything there yet because we haven't really done much of anything. Go back in and tell him that we delivered his letter. Here, have a beer, it's on the house. Okay, now trade. Alright, we can now get the teleport stone. And can we get anything else? We'll get the teleport stone. It gives us 37. We could buy a beer, but let's not buy anything. Let's keep what meager coin we have. Alright. And use, go to Sweet Home. That brings us back here. And that is basically it. This tells you how to build. This is a place for logs. That is a place for stones. And let's clear a couple of these areas out. Not enough energy. Can we build anything? As of yet, no, we can't. So, and we have a trunk here. We'll put that. We'll put the whetstone in there, the sticks, the leaves. We'll keep those on us. Alright, we'll come in here. Meat. We don't have enough, I don't believe. Let's use one of those. We'll cut the meat up since we can't sell it. We can cut it up. We can't do anything with that because we forgot to keep our sticks. We'll come out here and let's clean a bit more of this up. And then we will look and see here shortly. I'll gather a bit more of this up. And what I like is the game automatically picks the best tool for the job for you. So you don't have to juggle tools back and forth. And this cleans up the old homestead a little bit. We got some sticks. We'll come down here. Let's get this one cleaned up, and we don't have enough for that. So let us look into technologies and see if we can research anything. Okay, concept of wood you get, concept of stone you get. Mining, we don't really need that quite yet. I do think though, however, we will take the sawhorse. We have enough to unlock that. And that will come around this way. Okay, now it starts us off on the building tab. Here's anatomy and alchemy. This will come in later. I'll go into that later. That'll come in. This will come in handy pretty soon. Book writing, farming, smithing. This will come in very soon. Primitive forging, building. Again, this will come in pretty handy. And this is recipes. So, alright, we are going to not pay attention to any of that. We can get a few more points. We have some sticks and other detritus that we can take care of here very quickly and without too much energy. And over here, I can't get that yet. Alright, so let us go back into technologies. Nothing there yet, nothing there yet. Farming and nature. Smithing. Is there really nothing in farming and nature yet? Building. Nothing yet. Can I collect these berries? No, not yet. Cannot do any of that yet. So all I can do really is get that. That gives us 10. Don't know if we can get these stones yet or not. Alright, pile stones. Now we can get another skill. Or another technology. Firewood, stoneworking. We can't do anything here. Smithing, we can get primitive forging. We can get simple gravestones. We don't really need to get into that at the moment. We don't really need to get into this at the moment. This will be one of the next ones, though. So let's get into. We can't get into that yet. So let's get into primitive forging, so we can create this stuff. We'll unlock that. All right, and that will be actually a huge boost to stuff that we can do. So, and now that we are out of energy, what we can do, we can put that stuff away. We'll take the sticks with us. We're going to save our energy potion, and what we'll do is we can come into here. Let's put, put what we can in there. Put the meat in there to cook. And we'll take a peek. It's down. It's closed. Okay. Stuff for the graveyard. We can put in there. And what we can do now is, for the end of the episode, we can go to sleep. Sleeping saves. And all that stuff. It heals your body and it restores your energy. And we're basically sleeping until the middle of the night. So, I hope you enjoyed the first episode. And until the next episode, I hope you had fun, and I will see you then. Bye bye.